Hey guys, Kevin here to bring you a brand new video where that's right, as you can tell by the video, Would You Rather is back, baby. I've been looking at all my videos that I have done over the past year and a half, and I noticed this one, and I was like, you know what? I miss doing these, and I remembered how much you guys love them, and I just love doing videos that I like, and also doing videos that you guys love. So I'm so excited to do this again, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get right into this. So, would you rather have a giant birthmark covering 78% of your face, or have a 2 foot tall, or have a 2 foot tail? See, this is what is interesting about this game. It's just like so much random scenarios, but it's so interesting to contemplate and think about the circumstances that they put you in. There's so many different circumstances that they put you in. There's so many different situations that they put you in. But if I had to choose, I mean, having a giant birthmark covering 78% of your face, I mean, that wouldn't be ideal because that's really hard to hide. I feel like you could hide a 2 foot tail a lot easier. I don't know, you could just like get extra large pants. I don't know, it's not that bad. I mean, it would be kind of weird probably taking a poop, not to get too into detail there. But, I mean, as far as public appearance goes, that's what I'd probably care about more. So I'd probably have to choose the 2 foot tail. Yep, just as I suspected. Well, that's good that a lot of people agree with me. 1,200,000 people agree with me. Only 300,000 disagree. Wow, a lot of people voted for that. Alright, so next question. Would you rather be attractive and poor, or be ugly and rich? Well, I mean, that's like, it's basically like saying, would you rather have a higher chance of getting a lover, significant other, or have a higher chance of, or just have a lot of money? So, that's basically like choosing one over the other, like riches, love. So, if I had to choose, I would say I really don't want to look like an asshole choosing one or the other, because, you know, I'd like to have one or the other. But honestly, like, I feel like money isn't everything, and I mean, like, I'm pretty satisfied where I am right now financially, so it's not like I'm in like a bad situation. So I'd say attractive and poor. Well, I chose the good one. Alright, well, next question. Would you rather be unable to open doors unassisted, so you have to constantly ask somebody, or be unable to climb stairs unassisted? I think with this one, it's like a question of like, which one would become more of a problem to have to ask someone for. I feel like opening doors would be better. Well, actually, I don't know. It really depends on your living situation. Because if you lived with people, you'd want to be able to close your doors. And if you couldn't open like your bedroom door, then you could never come out of your room when you think about it. But I mean, if you live alone, then you don't have to worry about closing your doors. Like, no one's gonna see you when you're doing whatever. So then it wouldn't really matter. But honestly, just in general, I think opening doors is the better option, because stairs honestly are just like everywhere. Like, I don't know. I feel like with doors, it's like you could avoid having to close them more often, and just it could be something that you could get around better, while stairs are just like something that's you just it's harder to avoid. I just feel like so. I'm gonna have to say unable to open doors, just because like, that would be hard on people. I feel like just not being able to climb stairs at all. Like, at least for me, I feel like stairs are just unavoidable. Alright. Ooh, tough one. Well, yeah, it really just depends on circumstances. That's all I gotta say. I don't know. Yeah, it really just depends on what your situation is. But, alright. Anyways, next question. Would you rather be attacked by 50 duck-sized horses or be attacked by one horse-sized duck? I think I've definitely seen this question before used by people who I've seen play this game, but my thought is, I don't know, I feel like a horse-sized duck would be fucking terrifying. So, I mean, just on that alone, it's already almost enough to make me want to choose the 50 duck-sized horses, because they look at least somewhat cute. But, I mean, the horse-sized duck, I mean, that shit could be fucking lethal. I mean, with those animals' beaks, they could peck me to death in like one hit, when you think about it. And like 50 duck-sized horses won't be as bad, because in a way they'll at least look cute before they attack me, and plus I can more or less evade from them or kick them away, while the horse-sized duck would just be terrifying and lethal. So I'm gonna have to go with the 50 duck-sized horses. Oh, I almost thought I was gonna lose that, but that was actually a good choice. Huh. Yeah, I thought a lot of people would choose the other one, to be honest. I thought it was going to be like a rebelling opinion there, but well, that's good that people agree with me. Next one. Would you rather live with no electronics or live with no friends? See, this is a moral dilemma for me especially. I mean, I don't want to offend any of the friends that I have, but I mean, electronics, that's like everything I do. I mean, but the thing is, it's really hard to say that I'd rather live without friends, because really, we're all social beings, and we all need friends, whether we're like introverted and only need friends a little bit, or need friends a lot. We all need friends somewhat. So it's like, if we didn't have them, I feel like we might go insane. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I could find more fun things to do without electronics. I mean, me and my friends play outside, do a lot of fun stuff outside, so it's not like we necessarily need the electronics to have fun. So I think I could live without electronics. I almost thought that through wrong and chose the other one. Good thing I didn't, but yeah, I can live with no electronics. Oh my god, as hard as that is to say. I mean, electronics, it just like makes up what I do today, but yeah, I gotta do it. Ooh, good choice. Yep. Well, glad I made that decision, and that many people agree with me. Alright, well, would you rather teach Spanish or teach math? Oh god. Well, I'm gonna give a short answer on this one, because I feel like both would suck, but I feel like Spanish is something that I'd have to get a lot more involved with to learn, even just to teach at a low level, whereas math, I already know a good amount about, and I could just like gain a little bit more knowledge on it, and just like be able to teach it, and it's not as, I don't know, I feel like it's not as involved as Spanish, because math, you can just kind of like know the formulas, tell them what the formulas are, tell them what this means, yada yada yada. Spanish is kind of like, you have to really like explain how this sentence is structured, how this and that go together. I mean, it's easy for someone who knows Spanish fluently, like obviously they can teach Spanish no problem. But I mean, I only took Spanish 1 and 2, so I don't have a leg up in this for Spanish, so I definitely much rather teach math. Yep. All right. So this is gonna be our last question. So, would you rather fight 3 bulls at the same time, or fight 10 bulls one at a time? Well, provided that I'm an actual good matador, that's assuming that I'm actually good at this, which obviously wouldn't be in real life. I mean, I would have to choose fighting 10 bulls at one time. Fighting 10 bulls one at a time. Because fighting 3 bulls, I mean, they would just fucking swarm you. So, yeah. Wow, that was a lot closer than I thought. I thought it was going to be like 70-30. Alright, last question, guys. Both are made very public. I think it means very, not very. But okay. Both are made very public. Would you rather sue a charity organization and win, or sue a corrupt organization and lose? See, this is where politics kind of steps in a little bit, and I don't want to get too involved in this, but just me, with what I've thought in politics and where I stand now, and how I feel about the state of this country, I feel like suing a corrupt organization and losing would be the better thing, just because I don't feel like I need to win for that, and I don't feel like I'd have to win just by suing a charity organization. That's not worth it. I don't want to sue a charity organization. I feel like even if I lost in suing a corrupt organization, it wouldn't be the worst thing, because the main thing is I'd be still making a statement against this corrupt organization, which is something that I'd like to do, honestly. Not trying to call out anything in particular, but I mean, I'm not gonna actually do this. Probably not. Highly unlikely that I will sue a corrupt organization, but if I had the choice, I would definitely sue the corrupt organization, because I feel like there are a lot of corrupt organizations out there, and even if I lost, I would be making a statement, and I enjoy being able to do that. So I would definitely have to choose that. Ooh, that's very, very, very close. 483,000. Wow. That's so split up. I don't even want to look at the comments in that. Alright, I'm going to leave this last one to you guys. It's an added bonus. So for $2,000 reward, would you rather stay overnight in a haunted asylum, or go on a scary broken roller coaster? Well, I mean, both of those risk death. So, I mean, that's up to interpretation, but I'll leave that one up for you guys to decide. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this edition of Would You Rather. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, I couldn't help but say something about that last question, because it is just incredibly obvious to me, and it'll probably be incredibly obvious to some of you. Obviously, I would not want to go on a broken roller coaster, because there's a much higher chance that I would die from that compared to just a haunted house, where it might be scary, but I mean, ghosts, they're not really that likely to kill you. So yeah, I'd much rather choose the haunted asylum, even though it would be scarier, but I'd rather choose something that's scarier than actually dying. So yeah.